Fantastic Four hype is in full gear with multiple books making the list. Did any of them take the top spot? A brand new Spider-Man suit has been revealed and it's already shaking up the market. And which books from last week managed to return to the list? This is your weekly look at the top trending comics everyone's talking about. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? It's me, Izzy, and welcome to this week's top trending comics. I hope you have a great time. I hope you enjoy this list. We got a lot to talk about. There's a lot to discuss when it comes to Fantastic Four there and some holdovers from the previous week. So let's get on to this list now. Let's take a look at what's trending. But as always, we always like to start things off with honorable mentions. So we're going to start off on honorable mentions, very simple, with the first book. And this is a book that came out back in the early 2000s, Paul Jenkins' Sidekick. There's some rumors, there's a buzz that this was option. This is a story about a sidekick who has 4 different superheroes that he's sidekicking, and they all treat him like crap. It is a concept that at that time was very popular. I know when I was doing comic books, we did a story called Sidekicked, which was very similar in nature, but this is a Paul Jenkins comic book. So we're starting to hear rumors of option news with that book. Also, as you already might have heard, Stephen Colbert's show has been canceled, and there's a lot of buzz around why it was canceled. I'm not going to get to the political aspects of it, but it brings this book here, Batman Superman World's Finest, issue number 4, the Dan Mora, Steve Colbert celebrity issue, which he's been doing that a lot through this issue, that there's always celebrities. There's one on Seinfeld. There's another one with Paul McCartney. There's another one that came out. And of course, since Steve Colbert is in the limelight, there's going to be talks more about this book, just like the Dan Mora James Gunn cover, which we'll talk about a little later. And finally, our last honorable mention is Marvel Comics 45. This book is there because there is a scene with the Incredible Hulk versus Hulk Hogan. And just last week, we lost the passing of Hulk Hogan. Again, another figure who was very controversial towards the latter end of his life, but he did pass away. So people are scrambling to pick this book up as well. Those are your honorable mentions. Let's get into this list, and let's start it off as we always start off with number 10. And that is Fantastic Four 209. This book came out in 1979 from Marvel Comics. It has a last recorded sale of $2 at a no grade. Most common fair market value is $18 at a very fine, not a very fine. $96 at a 9.8. When it comes to the trending list, it was number 8 for Key Collector, number 6 for CBSI. Did not make it for CovrPrice. And the 30-day sales of this book, 39 sales of this book. It is hot off of Fantastic Four, Herbie's first appearance. He has some cool roles in the movie. There's a nice little scene with Herbie as he's getting prepared to baby-proof the place. So that's why he's there. As far as the hype level, we're coming off the Fantastic Four train. It's already been 2 weeks since the movie's been out. So these books are getting picked up. There's more Fantastic Four books on the way from this list. And let's take a look at number 9 in our list, and that is the Omega Men issue number 3. This book always likes to come back into the list, and for good reasons. Everybody keeps talking about Lobo. Everybody keeps talking about Jason Momoa playing Lobo. This book came out in 1983 for DC Comics. $75 near mint is the last recorded sale of this book. Most common fair market value is $79 near mint. $323 at a 9.8. Trending list, this is number 9 in CovrPrice. And the reason why it was number 9 is really the sales volume. 54 sales. This book is always selling. This book is always hot. People are grabbing this book whenever they get the chance to see it. It is this preparing for the Supergirl movie, and that's why this book hype level right now is at a low. There's no real talk, no real discussion. We're coming off of Superman that's been around already for about 4 weeks, so it's been a little bit under a month since the movie's been out. So as of right now, Omega Men is there. People are still buying this book. Hype level at the moment is currently at a low. Coming in at number 8 is Superman Unlimited #1. This is the Dan Mora, James Gunn, David Cornsweet Superman variant. I mentioned this earlier when we were talking about honorable mention. This book has been on this list multiple times already. This book just came out for DC Comics. It has a last recorded sales of $15, and the most common fair market value is $14. 9.8s are going for around $86 today. Trending list, this is number 8 in CBSI, number 5 in CovrPrice. It's selling well. 30-day sales period is 43 sales, and the hype level is at a medium. I think we're cooling off from our Superman hype. You know, Fantastic Four is out now. It's still in theaters. People are waiting now. Whoever wanted to go see it has gone seeing it. Now everybody's just waiting for it to go on streaming, and that's really what's going to happen with this movie. At number 7 for our list is Amazing Spider-Man 546. This book came out in 2008 from Marvel Comics. It is the start of the brand new day storyline, and it starts at this issue. This book is going for $23 at a no grade. Most common fair market value for this book is $31 near mint, $134 at a 9.8. This book's trending list currently is number 2 in CovrPrice, and the sales volume for the 30-day sales is 47 sales. Hype level is at a medium. We just got word of the costume, and people are excited about the costume. So, of course, people are talking about Amazing Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is the title of the new movie, which is also the title of this starting arc here. It's first appearance of Mr. Negative. So, be on the lookout for this book. Don't overpay for this book. Let it cool off when people are not talking about Spider-Man, and then I suggest you go grab it if you want it. Looking at our list at number 6, we got some more Fantastic Four love, and that's Fantastic Four Annual number 6. This book has been on our list several times. This original date was 1968 for Marvel Comics. Last recorded sale of this book was $99 at a no grade. However, the fair market value is $110 for a very good, $186 for a 6.5, and those are your average fair market values. Trending list, number 3 in Key Collector, which keeps this book on fire. This is the first appearance of Franklin Richards. It is also the first appearance of Annihilus. And 30-day sales, 49 sales. Not bad for a book that's that old, to be honest with you. And the hype level for this one is at a medium. It's cooling off a little bit, but it's still part of that Fantastic Four hype. Coming in at number 5, we have X-Men Age of Revelation, issue number 0. This is the Humberto Ramos Shadow Drop variant. This book came out this year for Marvel Comics. Last recorded sale of this book is $55 near mint. Most common fair market value of this book is $52 near mint, $157 for 9.8. Trending list, this book is still relatively hot, and it's number 8 for CovrPrice. As far as the 30-day sales goes, we have 296 sales for this book. People just keep buying this book. This book continues to be hot. It's going to remain hot, so as long as those figures are still there. And hype level is a medium. This book was number 1 last week and the week before, so it's actually cooling off, and we're going through a cool-off period for this book. Our number 4 book of the week is Fantastic Four 247. This book originally came out in 1982 from Marvel Comics. This last recorded sale is $10 at a no grade. Most common fair market value of this book is $8 at a fine, $151 at a 9.8. Trending list, Key Collector number 5, CBSI number 4, number 3 for CovrPrice. This book is hot. It has a 30-day sales period of 32 sales, and it's at a hype level of a high. If it's on all 3 lists, it's guaranteed to be high. However, take this with a grain of salt with this book. This features the adopted son of Dr. Doom. And if you saw the Fantastic Four movie and you saw the end credit, you will know exactly why this book is hot. I don't think this book is really worth it. I think this book, for the price that it's going for, $8, I think that's fine. I wouldn't overspend for this book. It is a book that is common. It is a book that doesn't have any significant meaning besides the fact that it's the first appearance of a minor character that we may or may not see in a movie. I'm willing to think we're not going to see this character, and even if we do, this character won't have a significant impact in my opinion. So take this one if you want it, but don't go crazy looking for it. Looking at our list at number 3, we got Earth X-12. This is the first appearance of Shia LaBeouf as a Silver Surfer. This book came out back in 2000 for Marvel Comics. Last recorded sale of this book is $50 at a no grade. Most common fair market value is $42 at a near mint. $216 for a 9.8. Trending list, number 7 for Key Collector, number 7 for CBSI, number 6 for CovrPrice. As far as the sales goes, we have 38 sales. Hype level is definitely as a high. I do believe Shia LaBeouf's appearance in Fantastic Four, the movie, as the Silver Surfer was well received. Many people are still missing Nora Rand, myself included. I want to see Nora Rand in a movie soon. However, her portrayal in this movie was actually really good. I'm happy for it. I'm happy that they did it. I'm not happy that they swapped it for Nora Rand, but I understood based on the story they were trying to tell, Johnny needed someone that had a crush on, and that's pretty much what Shia LaBeouf was for this movie. However, her portrayal by the actress, whose name's escaping me right now, she did a fantastic job, and really the visual effects of Silver Surfer in this movie was great. Let's go into our list at number 2 in our book, and this one's an interesting one. It's Fantastic Four 554. This book came out in 1991 from Marvel Comics. Last recorded sale of this book was $11 at a no grade. Most common fair market value is $19 near mint. $38 at a 9.8. Trendy list, number 2 for Key Collector, number 2 for CBSI. Did not make the CovrPrice list. 30-day sales, 77 sales. And the hype level of this is at a high. This is another one of those books that, honestly, don't overspend. All it is that there was a photo that was made featuring the movie Fantastic Four, Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, and everybody else involved, taking a picture when they're doing the popular Four Horsemen to signify the Fantastic Four. People saw that photo and they wanted to get a copy of it, and they got this book, and that's why this book is on the list right now. That's why this book is hot. Guys, it's a dollar bin book. It shouldn't be the type of book that you should go running to go get. That's my advice to you when it comes to it. If you want to spend the $20 for a book, look at the fair market value for a 9.8 right now, $38. Of course, that number is going to skyrocket it because of the hype involved in this book. Don't go crazy trying to get it. That's just my personal opinion. And our number 1 book for the week is a returning book, and that is West Coast Avengers 35. The cover featuring Doom that came out in 1988 from Marvel Comics. $38 near mint was the last recorded sale. This book's most common fair market value is now $57, and as you can see, it's actually dropping. $85 for a 9.8. Trending list, this is the first time that since I've done this list that they all picked it as number 1. So therefore, it had to be number 1 on my list here. As far as the 30-day sales goes, so we got 48 sales. Hype level, of course, is at a high for this book. This is another one, like the Fantastic Four 554. I wouldn't put much value in it. It is a short-term investment. It is a book that if you have it now, if you want to sell it, now's the perfect time to sell it, because I don't see this book having any kind of longevity. It is a book that's simply there because of a meme. Guys, let's not do this. Let's let the investment speak for itself rather than a meme. It's a cool cover, I agree. Is it a necessary book for your Doom collection? Possibly. Is it a book that you must have because it's going to put your kids through college? Absolutely not. But if you want it, go grab it. And with that being said, that's our list. Here's your closing thoughts. Which books do you have? Which books do you want to have? Which books are you planning to get? Stay tuned and share your thoughts in the comments. The more comments you get, the better this goes out. Thank you for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for next week's ranking, and let's see which books are going to make the list next week. There's always going to be surprises, so I always look forward to those surprises. And until next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more comic content. Check out these other videos for even more insight, and I'll see you at the next one. Excelsior.